We are doing homework 2.1. Eyeglassomatic manufactures eyeglasses for different retailers. Manufactures eyeglasses for different retailers. They test lenses in a given time period to check for defects. Of the 20 they found with defect, they classified each of them by the type of defect, type of scratches, wrong shape, size, sport, bubbles, and so on. The result is given in the table below. Okay, question number 1. Since data were collected for only in one column, right? For one variable, which is for defect. Okay, so there is only by one criteria based on defect. Okay, then what kind of variables we have? Bubbles, scratch, others, wrong the shape, size, all these classified as a defect. Defect is not counted, it's a qualitative, right? And the correct graph to make when we have only one variable and accordingly one column, so the best graph it's gonna be bar chart. Okay, so next we need to find complete frequency and relative frequency table. So first let's start frequency, scratched. I'm going to count in this table how many elements are scratched here, identified as a scratch defect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, hopefully I counted correct. I didn't miss anything. I could go one more time. And relative frequency, it's going to be relative frequency shows percentage, what percentage the scratch defect makes among all these type of defects. So since we have 20 eyeglasses, right? So in this word problem, of the 20 they found with defect. All right, 20, total 20, and 7 out of 20, its relative frequency showed how many percent this defect type will be among all the other types of defects. So I'm taking 7 and dividing by 20 total, and it will be 0.35. Okay, next one, wrong shape size. Wrong shape size is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, total 5. Okay, typing here 5, which means it's gonna be what portion? 5 divided by 20, right? It's gonna be 0.25. Spots, bubble. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's it. Again 5. So it's gonna be here 5. And accordingly again 0.25. Oh, that's 0.25. Now, these others I don't need to count anything. I can either figure out by 20, total 20 minus 7 minus 5 minus 5, or relative frequency, it's like portion, right, from the whole. Whole is 1. So if I subtract 1, do 1 minus 0.35, 0.25, 0.25, so I will have relative frequency and frequency as a matter of fact. So relative frequency, if I do 1 minus 0.5, right? 25, 0.25, 0.25. that's going to be 0.5, and then minus 0.35, and that's going to be 0.15. Okay, and this one, since we have total 20, so 20 minus 2 times 5, it's 10, it's going to be 10, minus 7, it's going to be 3. Okay, we are done. Now, next thing we need to figure out which the bar chart is going to be the right one for the given data. So since it's the bar chart is with frequency, right? It's going to be frequency, so I'm looking at the frequency table and not to relative frequency. So the bar chart should show 7553. Let's see. Well, here are 7, 7. This is not it. Okay, 7. Here, these 2, 5, 5, and 3. Bingo. I saved this one. Okay. Oh, this is 8 and 9. So that one we found. Now, which of the following is correct pie chart? Pie chart we always use when we need to show the percentage portion-wise, which is going to be our frequency distribution. Let's see. What is going to have here? Scratched is going to be 35%. Wrong shape and spot bubble 25%, and others 15%. So let's figure it out. This is scratched, 35, 15. Okay, I forgot. Let me write down to make it easy. 1 second. So scratched 35%, wrong 25. What else? Spot bubble 25. Okay, very good. And 15. So scratch is in this case is 35 here, and then what do we have here? WSS is 25, that's right. SOB is also 25 and 15. Well, I picked up the right one. Okay. So, submitting the question. So, by the way, you can take, if you want to practice or you got something wrong, you can pick similar questions. See that? Okay, let's see. Correct. We have here correct. Everything is correct. All right. This one, how do it gonna show which one is correct? Answer here. That means I picked the answer correct. And this one also looks like we picked correct. Very good. Moving to question number 2. Let's see what we have there. All right. So, in a study of 4th, 5th, and 6th grades, the following data were collected on their gender and their primary goal. All right. For male, it was collected good grades, popularity, good at sport, and total row, this one. And for female, accordingly, right? And the third row, it says column totals. So we have row totals and we have column totals, right? Okay, so since the data were collected for 2, because it's a male and female, right? So what type of variables do we have? Also, a good grade, popularity, good at sport, those are qualitative, because of quality. You can collect 1 popularity, 2 popularities, right? or 1 times good at sport, twice good at sport. Even better, 3 times good at sport. Okay, so when we have more the characteristics, not more than the one variable, then we're gonna choose, in that case, side by side chart. There we go. We are going to use side by side because we have two variables so we can put next to each other. Why side by side? So it would be easier to compare. All right. Next, which of the following is the correct graph for above data with the primary goal? Okay, as you can see, every single bar chart, so side by side. So as you can see, one and then space and then the other one. All right. So let's see, what do we have? It says on the left side we have for male, on the right side we have for female. Okay. So for male, let's go for male. For male, we are going to have 114, good grade, 55 and 55. So one is going to be 114, other two columns are going to be the same length. So 104 looks like is this one. How I'm going to make choice? This one. Okay, looks like this one. Let's check for female also, because I don't see any other graph that will be have two columns equal height, equal frequency. Okay, let's check the female now. Good grade 129. Okay, it goes here, it goes above 120. And then popularity 146. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm looking at total and I'm wondering why is it not working. So 129 and then 91, that's right, it's second column is 91, and then good at sport 86. Again looking at total column, sorry, kind of tired. 31, that's right, 31, and here we have 31. So bingo, this is going to be our answer. Let's submit. Okay, and we have similar question if we are interested. Everything else is, the answer is correct. Okay, moving to next question, which is going to be find the missing value labeled. Well, this one is too easy. Look at that. We need to find large black. So the large one, total 219. If I subtract from total 219 red, green, and yellow, I'll get the black one, right? So let's go. 219 minus red is 44, minus green is 81. Oops. 44 minus 81 minus 32. Why I'm subtracting the first row? Because this black large located in the row of large ones, right? So it's going to be 32. Let's type it in. Okay. Why is it wrong? Let's go one more time. 219 minus 40. Oh, 219 minus 44 minus 81 minus 32. Oh, 62. Say duh. 62 okay, we got it finally correct. Next one. What do we have next one? A CBS poll conducted June 10th and 11th, 2006 among a nationwide random sample of 651 adults and asked those adults about their party affiliation, Democrat, Republican, and their opinion of how the US economy was changing and blah, 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 blah. Okay, question. Express each of your first 5 answers as decimal and round to the nearest 0.001. So 3 decimals we have to keep. Okay? So what portion of survey respondents identify them as a Republican? Because it's asking portion, that means it's going to be percent, and percent is identified by relative frequency. So what we're going to do, so total amount of Republicans, it's going to be 38 plus 104 and plus 44. And we are getting 186. Let me write down somewhere so I won't forget. Or I can write down here. 186 Republicans. Okay, now next. And we have to divide by total. Now I need to get total. So we know Republicans 186, so I'm continuing adding plus 12 plus 87 plus 137. Oh, by the way, it said here 651, right? I don't need to add. In the word problem, it says 651. So practically, I'm going to take my 186 and divide by 651. 186 divided by 651. And it's going to be, 1 second, it's going to be 0.286. Now let me clean this. How can I clean this? No. Okay, I cannot clean it, huh? It's making even worse. So it should be 0.286, shortly saying. All right? So it's going to catch this one wrong because I cannot find it here. How I can go backwards. Ah, here it is. Okay, very good. So 0. 286. I'm rounding. Okay, and submit question. All right, we got it correct. And that's it. Okie dokie. We got one more assignment solved. See you in next video.